Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue on learning graphic design and we're gonna create logo design in 3 steps. It is not that difficult as you might think. So what tools we're gonna need to create logo design? We're gonna need Photoshop and Illustrator. In my previous art video I mentioned how to get these programs. I'm gonna link this video down below. And today we have an amazing opportunity to start learning and practicing these programs. So I'm gonna show you how I create logo design in 3 steps from start to finish. But before we go to step number 1, I just want to have a minute and mention the difference between Photoshop and Illustrator. So Photoshop is used mainly for creating designs when the size of image is defined, like web design for instance. And Illustrator is used when the size of image needs to be changed for different purposes. For instance, we use Adobe Illustrator to create logo design because it needs to be big size for billboards or small size for pen. But we're gonna also need Photoshop to create logo design, and I'm gonna tell you why at the end of this video. So keep on watching and let's begin. Step number 1. Get the information. I usually talk to my client per email and find out all the information needed for creating logo design, like brand colors, purpose of the project, and the more the better. It all depends on what client actually wants. Step number 2, and it is my favorite step, get an inspiration. I start my creative process by taking a walk. Here I am walking around and getting inspiration from nature. I take pen and paper and create some sketches, make illustrations of ideas from my head on paper. Here I create logo for Raspberry Ukrainian clothing store for little girls. I also make some research looking at beautiful ideas at Pinterest or Instagram. So first I realize what I want to create and then I decide how I'm gonna do it. Once I've done my ideas on paper, I go on and vectorize it. I do this in Adobe Illustrator. I make it in black color and then in other different colors. After this, I take that logo out of Illustrator and put it into Photoshop. This is why we're gonna need Photoshop for creating logo design. I just smoke it up in different products like so that the client get a very real-life visual representation of what the logo is gonna look like. So from here, I'll send it to the client per email and the job is done. So that is how I create logo design in 3 steps. I hope that will help some of you and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and see you next week.